Hi, this is Casey Putman here with EVN Investigative Report, and we're here today to interview George Russell. George, what are we staring at exactly?
This is a substation that Sam Houston Electric Power Co-op placed intentionally directly across from the Zwicky Creek Wildlife Refuge. And the forest that was here was totally bulldozed, and that forest dated back about 10,000 years. The trees were about 150 years of age. We had asked SHECO to put their substation behind that row of trees in a monoculture pine plantation with no ecological value. A pine plantation is not a forest. It's not a living forest, and it has no value for wildlife. All it is a toilet paper farm. Okay. So SHECO could have bulldozed down that acreage, and the EMF radiation factor wouldn't be right here by the highway where people would pass by and would be exposed to EMF radiation. Okay. Well, there's another factor about the forest you might be interested in.
What's that?
TxDOT, that's Texas Department of Transportation, had some beautiful trees in their right-of-way. And without even bothering to ask TxDOT if they could bulldoze those trees down, SHECO bulldozed them down. Had the TxDOT...
Is that legal?
No. But did anybody do anything? No, because big power rules. They can do anything they want, so it seems.
Now, what damage did it do for them to tear down the trees that TxDOT owned?
Well, those trees that were owned by the taxpayers of the state of Texas and the citizens of the state of Texas would have provided at least a vegetative screen or a buffer so that the public driving down Farm to Market Road 980 wouldn't have to look at that atrociously ugly monstrosity that makes this place look like an industrial slum.
It appears that there's already a substation down a couple of blocks. Why was it necessary to build this one? Well, according to an electrical engineer who lives at Waterwood and who submitted testimony to the PUC docket 29705, this thing is a total waste of ratepayers' money. It's not to service even one new member, and we're looking at millions and millions and millions of dollars wasted for no legitimate reason, whereas these distribution lines could be upgraded if there really was a need. The whole thing is a boondoggle, according to this electrical engineer. I don't think he used the word boondoggle, but if you read what he said, you will assume that's what he was talking about. And we looked at the beauty of the Zwicky Creek Wildlife Refuge that has been ecologically impaired because the animals that were living over here and the birds that were living over here can't exist in that clear cut. And so they used to travel back and forth, and their habitat was destroyed on this side of the road. You know, animals don't recognize boundaries. It's hazardous to the health of the citizenry. It's hazardous to wildlife. It's ugly. And it's unnecessary.